Nashville Teens, Tobacco Road. I played it as more of a rock sound. We're going to also play this on acoustic. I'm going to show it to you actually how to play it on acoustic. But I wanted to show you a little bit of kind of close to what the Nashville Teens. Kind of close to what the Nashville Teens, how they played it on my Telecaster. It's a alternate universe Telecaster with big pickups. And I'm playing through a Fender Tone Master, which is an absolutely fantastic act. I'm going to show you the chords. You got a G, a G7. If you're more advanced, we can play G7 here and 13. And we've got the D chord, a full D. We've also got a D7. Then we go back to a G, go to a G7. And then we've got that famous lick that I'm going to show you. But if you're a little more advanced, if you're just starting off, this is your first day, this is a great song to learn on. I'm going to show you some power chords also. That was on the root of the 5th string. That's the root on the 6th string. Sound exactly the same. More advanced, I'm going to show you. I'll show you how to do that. Again, it's a very easy blues song. So let's look at the power chords first. If you're not used to playing a power chord, that's a 1st and a 5th and a 1st again. Well, actually, it's a octave and 8th, I guess you'd call it. So now just play this power chord. This is a C power chord. We could start with a root. It's going to be a C note, and that's going to be on the 3rd string. The 5th string on the 3rd fret with my 1st finger, followed by the 4th string, the 7th fret, and I'm going to use my 3rd finger, and then I'm going to use my 4th finger to play that octave. And actually there's only 2 notes in there, the 1st and the 5th. So don't worry about it. We're not going to go into that. I've got a course on that too, and everything else in between. So work on that. Now, if you're using a pick, great. I happen to be using just barehanded because I just like playing barehanded. I think there's just so much more you can do. Now, I'm going to also sneak my 1st finger, and I'm going to touch that 6th string just a little bit because that sounds better. I've strummed all 6 strings. First I'm going to play it without touching it. Now I'll do it with it touching it. See how much cleaner? And as a guitarist, that's what you're always striving for, is to be clean. So, play that chord and move it, slide that shape up 2 frets, everything. 1, 2, 3. Where you can do that. Da ba da, ba ba da, ba ba da da da, ba da 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 da, ba ba da, like 16 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, and that's. See how easy that is, guys? It's so easy. And I'm getting a little janky, kind of. 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3. 2 times. So get work on that. And you got 3/4 the song right there. You can also, if you play all sorts of chords and add to it. but we're not going to worry about that now. We will cover a little bit of that later on. So we've covered that, and let's also look at the G chord for beginners. I plan playing a 2-string, 5-string G. I'm starting the 6th string, but I'm only going to touch my 3rd finger on the 6th string on the 3rd fret. I'm going to mute my 5th string. You know why? A lot of people show you play it like this. That's too much bass, baby. It's too much. I don't like to overwhelm with bass because that string's a bit louder to me than the treble strings. And I'm also trying to bring out the treble a lot more on a lot of things I do. So you got the muted 5th string, and then you've got an open 4th string, open 3rd string, open 2nd string, and a 4th finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. Now you'll notice that I'm muting it. I'm also hitting it with my palm of my hand and my finger. Like that. So we'll work on that. I'm going to move from our 4th to our 1st finger. G, G7, and a 4-string D. Just to prove that pick sound is about the same. Maybe you can tell the difference. I can't. So we have the D 4-string, or strum it, open 4, that's our D. We've got a bar for my first 3 strings on the 2nd fret, and then with my 2nd finger I'm going to be on the 2nd string of the 3rd fret. You can also we're not doing that now. I have videos on all this, guys. You really need to subscribe. If you're not, subscribe. And then a D7 is just going to move it over, open D again. And instead of our 1st finger on the 2nd fret, barring it, B-A-R-R-E-ing it, we're going to have on our fingertips, always play on your fingertips. This is a habit you've got. If you don't play on your fingertips, you're never going to be real clean. And it's hard to do. You got to get your hand up, get your wrist up, and you got to dance on that dance floor straight. Try to get straight down. And so our 3rd string is our 2nd finger and the 2nd fret. 1st finger, 2nd string, 1st fret, and our 3rd finger is on the 1st string, 2nd fret. So we've got G, D7, D, and D7. That's all you need to know. And the power chords, this is a C, by the way, a C and a D. And we're also going to sneak up on that chorus when we leave the verse. The verses. Now, then when the tobacco road, da 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 da, or back the road. All right, so we've covered the bar, we've covered the power chords, and we have covered the major chords. So let's move on to the lick. And now there's a few different ways we can play that. Number one is that way, kind of nice to play it like that. 5th fret. Then we're going to go up to very few notes in this. We're going to slide from our 4th string, from our 5th to our 7th. And then we're going to use our first finger to catch that third string, fifth. And then slide it back. First finger on the fourth string, the third fret. And then we're going to go down. If you'll recognize this is the minor pentatonic scale, which is, you got to know that, guys, on blues. That's it. So that'll be on the fifth string, on the fifth fret, fifth string, third finger. Walk it back up. But the way the Nashville teens play it, if you're looking for a little more higher energy, so you'll recognize that teen, and that's I'd learn it both ways because just because Chet Atkins said do it that way, don't play it the same way every time. So you know, you're gonna probably be playing the solo. Come on, face it, and singing. Hopefully you're a singer. Obviously I'm not. So I'm gonna cheat a little bit on this and play it with a pick, but I'm just a finger again because the way I like to play. I've got a bar going with my fourth finger on the 10th fret. So try that. That's the second string, the first string. And then we're going to go down. Now we're on the scale, and we're going to go from the 8th fret to our third string, to our third string on the 10th fret. Then we're going to go with our first finger. You notice I don't have to switch positions. I don't have to switch positions. That's why I'm playing with my fourth finger, because it's the easiest way to play it. You know, so go back up. And now on acoustic, I can swing it all the way with almost any of my electrics, but not with acoustics. So just don't worry about getting all the way to the note, to the next note, the bend. That's hard to do. Don't worry about getting there. That's kind of the cool thing about blues. Wow, it's hot in here. It's 97 degrees here today in Texas, and I got these amps on, man. You got to know I love you because I'm still here. I'm sweating. So work on that lick, because that's the signature lick of the Nashville team. Then C, D, like that. So D7, G7, Tobacco Road, you know. Now on this part, I like to play it like that also. Now it puts me handy on the 5th open harmonic and the 4th string. if I'm playing down here on the 4th and the 3rd string, I actually like it up here. All right, now we can also play harmonics. I'm just strumming. Just barely touch the strings and pull off. It's a timing thing. So you can also play a full chord. You know, as an outro, after you play that. Now, I played a G and a D7. And you can also play G7 to D7 and then go switch back to C. You let it ring and then you do a little. And just do a little finger picking, or if you want to use a pick. da 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 da.